It's Chippy from Ultrabook News, and in this video I'm going to unbox the ASUS Taichi. It's the 11.6 inch version, the Taichi 21, that's been sent over from notebooksbilliger.de, a local German retailer. Thanks for sending that over. Before I start, I've never actually touched an ASUS Taichi before, either the 31 or the 21, so this is an absolutely brand new experience for me. It's a sealed unit, it's a retail unit. And I'm not sure if this is the version with the digitizer on it, but it's Core i5 with the 128 gig disc. It says 6-cell accessory as well. That'd be interesting. I didn't even know these had removable batteries, but maybe that's a misinterpretation of the specs there. So let me just quickly unbox this right now. As I say, I only get one take at this. This has just been sent over. And this is full retail and available for €12.99 in Europe, and it's 1.25 kilos. And if you haven't seen the Taichi in videos before, you want to watch fairly closely, because this is an absolutely unique laptop because it has two screens on it, and you'll see why it has two screens. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go a bit closer on this, because this is a nice bit of packaging, and I want to make sure you see this close up. So let's just go close, and I'll do the unboxing of the ASUS Taichi. Okay, thanks for joining us in the studio. We're going to go do a close up of the unboxing of the Taichi the Taichi 21, and this is just a little bit of soft covering on this, so it proves it's completely retail, brand new packaging here, and I'm really quite excited. I'm a big fan of there we go, big fan of lightweight Ultrabooks. This is an 11.6. That is great packaging. What's this here? Invitation from ooh, okay, Jerry Shen, signed thank you for buying it. And what is this? An exclusive service card. Okay, that's a sort of when you're paying €1,300 for a premium device, it's the sort of thing that kind of makes the experience a little bit more what you expect, really, because you're okay, we're going to pull that out. I'll just put that to one side. There it is, the baby, and we'll quickly go through just what else is in the box. And I can already see, I think there is actually a cover here. Okay, pop that out. Okay, good one, ASUS. We've got a little cover there. This is the same as you'll find on the ZenBooks. Kind of an envelope cover in there. There is, oh, even a little cleaning pad put into a little pouch there. So, good one. And a little place to put the digitizer. I don't know if this version has the digitizer, magnetic lock. That's good. I don't know why more manufacturers don't do that. There's so much value in having just a little bit of material in there as a casing. Under here we've got hardware handbook, another cleaning cloth behind there. It feels like there might even be a recovery. Maybe not, maybe not. A strap and a battery notice. So kind of nice, very nice packaging. Let's have a look, see how small the charger is. And that is in here. How do I get this out? There we go. Ah, okay. Okay, it says here we go. So micro ports on this one. We'll have a closer look in a minute, but there is your very important VGA, mini VGA to VGA adapter, and of course the yeah, it's basically a USB 10-100 Ethernet port. These cost €9.95 locally, so it's good that they've included it, you know, because if you have to go out and buy one, it takes away from the experience of, you know, especially when you spent €1,300 buying a device, you don't want to be forced to spend another tenner on some little adapter. So we've got a nice little wall blister charger here with that goes like that. So obviously we're in Europe, and that's really nice and lightweight, and that is good because I don't like to see big heavyweight adapters on small devices. You know, the thing that's missing here that I really was hoping to see and test is the digitizer pen. I will have to check to see if it's actually got the digitizer layer in it later on in the review at ultrabooknews.com. But that is a really nice unboxing. It's rare these days that I spend so much time unboxing a device. So ASUS Taichi box there. So let's go into the device. And it's light. It's really light. It's like sub-netbook light. And this is a really weird experience because I'm looking at completely shiny lid on a laptop, knowing that there's actually a screen in there. So if you haven't seen the ASUS Taichi before, the trick is here, and should open it from the right side, is there's a screen on the back of the screen. So the idea, of course, is that you've got yourself an Ultrabook that you can just close and use as a tablet. And I have to say immediately that the 300 grams difference between this and the one you can see behind, which is the Dell XPS 12 at 1.5 kilos, it's immediately apparent. And I knew this would be quite significant. This 300 grams or 250 grams makes quite a difference. The size makes it slightly less lever in your hand, and oh my god, I'm getting fingerprints on it already. Let's quickly go around the device then. Here are your ports on the left hand side of the device. We have a DC in, there's a USB port there, there's one of those micro display. Oh, is that a micro display port? Or is that for the VGA adapter? Here is, and of course when you've got a tablet you need controls on the outside, so it actually takes away some of the space for the ports. Here's the volume up and down, and here's rotate lock, I suspect. On the other side, another USB port. Oh, so that wasn't, sorry, that is your headset port there. So let's just make sure you see what that is. That's the headset port. On the other side is the DC in port. Let's just get the right light on that. There is the USB 3, and that's the micro HDMI. So this port on the other side is not a micro DP, it is actually a micro VGA. You've also got the on-off button. So hey, really low number of ports on this. No SD card port, only 2 USB ports, and you know, HDMI and VGA. Although it's nice to have them there, I just wonder whether it might have been easier to have a mini DP port and then a couple of adapters on one port, and then maybe put a micro SD or a mini SD on the other side. Mini SD, you don't see that anymore, but maybe a full SD. Open it up. Oh right, that's just got quite a big bezel on the frame there. What's this up here? That is a very weird mesh on what could be a microphone. But there is 1, 2, 3 holes there and a mesh. I wonder whether, so that's obviously the webcam, or is it ambient light sensor with a webcam on the back? Difficult to tell. Not sure if that's a webcam. Probably is dual mics there and some sort of sensor, or one of those could actually be a webcam on light as well. This is not a glossy screen. So whereas this is a glossy screen, this is not a glossy screen, so that's interesting. Let me mention that the outside of the device is touchscreen. Obviously the inside of the device is not touchscreen. So what you're seeing here is basically a standard laptop, and it's only when you close it that you get that touchscreen capability. I'll switch it on in a minute. In fact, I'll try and switch it on right now so we can see if we can get anywhere with this. Give it a second. Maybe no charge. Don't see any lights. Don't see any lights. Might need a bit of a charge, that. Alright, stickers on there. Badly put on. Looks really ugly. That's peeling off already. Keyboard. Okay, nice feel to the keyboard. Of course, this is a smaller keyboard. It's an 11.6 inch screen here, so this is not going to be as comfortable as a bigger keyboard. But if what I'm feeling works, you could probably get some good productivity out of that. It certainly feels really nice. It's very lightweight, but it's got a definite click to it as well. There's the relatively large touchpad with built-in mouse buttons on there. In here is the fan in and out. We'll have to see how warm this one gets, and that is pretty much it. So no replaceable battery, as we thought when we looked at the outer packaging, and 1.25 kilos in weight. Really nice. Fingerprints on the outside already. All right. I am just going to quickly stick the charger into this and turn it on, come back to you in a second. Okay, it's got charge in it, and I've taken the liberty just to have a little play with it before I demo it, because I know from reading up on it that there's a couple of sort of things you need to know before you start messing around with the screen. So, first thing to note is that it is, you know, almost instant on. It's got that. Oh, sorry, let's just zoom out for you there. I was doing a little bit of something there. Right. So actually, first thing to note, keyboard is backlit, which is nice. And so actually, this working face could be pretty good. But here's the trick. So let's just close this, lift it up, and in about 2 seconds, that has flipped over to the touchscreen mode. And that's a really nice screen. Now this is this still 1080p? I think it is on the 11.6-inch version. It's nice and easy to open, and then that flicks back to the desktop again. And of course, you want to do that. This is the problem. So I'm still doing it. Just let me just check on the screen resolution for you. It is, I'm pretty sure, yep, Full HD, 1920 by 1080. Now there's a little button up here which allows you to do some pretty neat tricks and run either a mirrored display or a dual screen mode. This is dual screen now, so we've got this running here, and then on the back at the same time we've got the touch screen running as well. So I could run you a little slideshow here. If I have my pictures, there we go. Okay. Let me get a slideshow going there. So that could be a slideshow running, or you know, a PowerPoint presentation. Because a PowerPoint presentation, you know, you can run on 2 screens with the notes on the inside. So if you're sitting opposite someone, you could show them the PowerPoint and look at your notes on this side. And there's back to the desktop. Close it in this dual screen mode, and it switches back to a single screen device. And so you can actually switch back to desktop like that, and then open it up again, and it is a single screen device again. It'll flip back to this side. This side is then off. So you know, exciting and interesting, and it makes you think. And you know, there's probably some really good scenarios here, but struggling to think of something that's really, really productive. The only thing I can say is that, like that, it isn't too bad of a tablet PC, a Windows tablet PC. Now, if you have the digitizer, that makes it very, very interesting, because then you can do some really nice stuff, you know, with the device laying down. You can do annotations, you can do handwriting recognition, you can do autographs, you can do painting, you can do all sorts of stuff with the digitizer. Now, question is the digitizer layer included with this, and I just haven't got the pen, or does the version without the pen also not have the digitizer layer? That's a good question. I'll have to find the answer to that. But anyway, there is like a very brief overview of the ASUS Taichi 21 11.6-inch device, Core i5 inside of this, 128 gig SSD, so it's going to be pretty fast. Only a 35 watt-hour battery is pretty small for an ultrabook, and of course there's that. What could, well, there's this nice little ASUS logo, a nice bit of advertising they got in there. What could be really, really fun in Starbucks, as you put the banner across here saying please send your phone number. You could have a lot of fun with that. It's light, it's compact, it's well built, needs to have more ports in my opinion, although you know, if you don't need SD card, you've probably got everything you need there in some form, as long as you've got the adapters with you. So that's the ASUS Taichi 21 11.6-inch version. Thanks to notebooksbilliger.de for sending it over. Notebooksbilliger.de, retailer in Germany. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Questions underneath, I'll do my best to answer those. First impressions will be up on ultrabooknews.com. My name's Chippy. You can follow me on Twitter @Chippy, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.